So the next problem says calculate the mass in grams of magnesium chloride required to make 75 milliliters of a 20% weight over volume magnesium chloride solution. Record the correct amount rounded to one decimal place. All right, so let's kind of walk through this. Imagine you're in a lab and you need to prepare a specific amount of magnesium chloride solution. The recipe tells you the concentration needs to be 20% weight over volume, and the total amount needs to be 75 milliliters. So, how much powder of magnesium chloride do you need to weigh out? And that's kind of what we need to figure out. So, step one, we're going to define our formula. And so before we do any math, we have to understand what weight over volume actually means. So it stands for weight to volume percentage. And that fundamental formula is going to be percentage weight over volume is equal to mass of our solute in grams over the total volume of solution and that's going to be in milliliters. And we're going to take this entire thing and then multiply it by 100. So this formula tells us that the percentage is just the number of grams of solute found in every 100 milliliters of the final solution. So in step two, we need to identify what's been given to us. So let's write ID the given info. So the concentration here that we know is going to be 20% weight over volume, and the total volume is going to be 75 milliliters. And so our goal is to find the mass. So let's rearrange. Let's go to step three and let's rearrange the formula. So to make our lives easier, let's rearrange the formula to solve for mass. If we multiply both sides by the volume, so if we come over here, and if we multiply both sides by the volume and then divide by 100, we get mass in grams is equal to percentage times volume, which is in milliliters, over 100. And then so in step four, we can just kind of come in and plug in our values. So we have mass is equal to 20 times 75 all over 100. And then we could kind of multiply this through. So mass is going to be equal to 1500 over divided by 100. And so we get mass is equal to 15 But we still have one more step, step 5, which is going to be to round to the final answer. And so our original problem says round to 1 decimal place. So we've got 15 grams. So we're going to say our final answer is going to be 15.0 grams.